Regarding health security, what are you forecasting for 2023 in the meetings and event space?
I think it's a pretty loaded question. We're definitely in a much different place than we were a year ago or 2 years ago, but I think people's expectations have changed permanently, especially re-entering these events where people are spending a lot of time with a lot more people than they were used to. So there's still going to be some uncertainty, especially around the long-term impacts that COVID had. So people are going to want more of like an on-demand resource to feel safe and able to fully participate in these events that they're attending. But it feels like since a lot of things have relaxed around COVID, I think we're still going to see some hypersensitivity, especially coming out of the winter months and holidays where people are also now gathering with families and their loved ones. Right now, we're seeing what clinical leaders are referring to as this triple-demic with RSV, flu, and COVID, now that all these precautions have relaxed. And now that we see how significant the impact of something like COVID can have on so many aspects of life and work, there's a lot of leaders focused on both having some type of preparedness plan and also some health and wellness solutions have become pretty key focus for these meeting sponsors and stakeholders. Having these preparedness plans in place help them to quickly respond. And then going back to the long-term impacts of COVID, even before COVID happened, at least 60% of American adults reported to have at least one chronic condition, and then 40% reported to have at least two. So, that plus the long-term impacts of COVID is going to impact our ability to be fully present and productive during these meetings and events that people spend so much time and resources on holding. So anything that can support attendees and stakeholders in maximizing wellness and productivity is going to be super important going into 2023.